Hi everybody, Lori here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to introduce you to the newest Splendor release with Simon Says Stamp. It's a little St. Patrick's Day, a little spring, a little Easter, and a lot more. I'm going to walk you through all these fun new designs, starting with one new background cling design called Topography. And as always, the background clings are a red rubber. They're mounted on a cushy foam, and they are cling, so they work well with any type of stamp positioner. But you can also use them without a stamp positioner, and this is just a great, it's almost giving me like a mod wood grain vibe. Great for just kind of a tone on tone background. You could do emboss resist. You can do a lot of fun techniques with the background clings. Moving on to several new stamp designs. First up, we have Pot of Gold, and this is like a little mini stamp. There's also a coordinating die set to go with it. So you have the iconic Pot of Gold with some rays coming out of it. 1 sentiment, follow the rainbow. That I can do. That I can do. So here is Pot of Gold. Next we have Lots of Luck. It's a larger multi-step stamping stamp set. On the back of the packaging, it does have the imagery, which kind of shows you what the images when you layer them up can look like. I love that. There's also coordinating dies to go with the images and the larger sentiments. So here you can see they're labeled and they're colored A1, A2, A3, and then over here we have B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, and then there's C, and there's D, and then there's several little sentiments. There's even a little ladybug that you can layer up, so you get the black and the red. Fun for stamping. I love how the stamps are colored. Here we have Lucky Horseshoe for the upcoming St. Patrick's Day, and this does have a coordinating die set to go with it. So you've got that large horseshoe image and several sentiments. Lucky to call you my friend. Good luck. Kick butt. Happy trails. You're the best. Wishing you the best of luck. Lucky to have you in my life. Thanks so much. Lucky to call you my coach. Good one for the coach. Thanks, coach. Happy birthday and congrats. And these are kind of like scripty, handwritten looking sentiments. Moving on to the bunny kisses. Another stamp layering stamp set, which makes the most adorable little bunnies. Okay, and these are colored and labeled 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. There's a bunny tail there. I forgot. And then you got the little bunny. He layers up too. There's some bunny sentiments on the back of the package, and it shows you better than I can explain it. But look how cute these little layered bunnies are. You can do a lot of different colors. And then as well, there's a coordinating die set for the images and the sentiments. I love that there's coordinating dies for the sentiments. That's a treat. Okay, next up, Lucky You sentiments for the St. Patrick's Day, but also all the time. I mean, we're lucky all the time. Okay, so this has got the big, bold lucky you. Lucky you, you got me, to have married me, to have a kid like me, to have me in your life, to have a friend like me. I'm pretty awesome. Actually, it's not luck. You are just that amazing. And then lucky us and lucky me. And then if I didn't mention it, there is a coordinating die set to cut out that large Lucky You and those little shamrocks. And then we have Bunny Trail, another one for the upcoming Easter with the cutie bunnies, the carrots, and some fun Easter sentiments. I'm just hopping by to say hello. Easter greetings. Happy Easter. I love you more than carrots. And then, of course, look at the cute little trail of bunny paw prints. There's also coordinating dies. And then lastly, we have Easter peeps. And you've got the coordinating dies to go with all these and that large sentiment. There's some smaller sentiments. You're one of my favorite peeps. Happy Easter. Celebrate the day with peace, love, and bliss. Wishing you an extra special Easter. Happy Easter. Happy spring. Happy, happy everything. It's got a little rhymey rhyme going on there for Easter. Okay, moving along to some new standalone dies. First up is the beautiful dove. And I've die cut all these to show you. You really got to see it to believe the magic. I kept this dove pretty light. It's mostly all like ivory cream cardstock. I did a little white on the head, but you could customize the color. Look at the detail in the wings. So pretty. Another bird die here is the Perched Whirl Bird. This one has fantastic texture. It's like 3 separate parts in one die. You've got the base of the bird, the wing, and the little birdie legs. I did them all in 3 different colors for maximum bird cuteness, but I love the texture on that. I did pop up the wing with a little foam square. Here we have the Whirl Flower. Again, it's got that texture like that was in the Whirl Bird, but this one is in a flower. I die cut it out of some purple. See that fun texture? You could do a bunch of colors of whirl flowers. We have the Easter tag die set. Now this one allows you to create fun little Easter egg tags. So the base of the tag is an egg, and then you have all these little accessories you can add to the egg, like a bunny, like a cross for Easter, or you can do just a simple little flower. There's also some little kind of like, what do you call it, garlandy dies, like a scalloped detail that you can do a bunch of colors to decorate your Easter egg tag. Another fun thing that you could do if you wanted to spice it up is you could take the Easter egg tag, take one of the dies, like the cross for example, and die cut it right into the egg tag. I'll take this off camera, run it through my die cutting machine, and then you could lay that over another like pattern paper egg, and you get to see the pattern through the cross. So that's another fun way you could use this Easter egg tag. Here we have Fancy Lucky, and this one I did out of a white, put it on a green backer. This one's perfect for those St. Patrick's Day projects that you might create. Another lucky themed one is the Lucky You. I did this one out of white, again on another kind of green backer. This one also coordinates well with the Lucky You stamp set, so you could do the word die and then stamp the little sub-sentiment with it if you want to get that look. So this all kind of works together, coordinates well. Next up we have the Tulip Stem die, and this is like a multi-layering. You've got that shadow backer. I did out of darker pink, the outline out of white. I filled in the tulip with kind of inlaid the die cut. There's also a Tulip Stem little mini coordinating stencil set. So it's 3 little stencils, and what you can do is you can blend in the color in your outline, so you can mix and match these products together in a variety of ways. See how it lines up perfectly, all the little pieces, so you could do different colors. You could also do pastes, what have you. Let your imagination run wild with the Tulip Stem coordinating products. Right along, we have the fine floral stem. It's like a little cluster, and I layered up the blooms here. You can do 2 different colors. You can really customize the colors. It's very intricate and detailed. The stem is very dainty. The blooms are zhuzhed. It's just fun. I created a project I'll show you at the end of the video using this one. And then another one, Simple Flowers. So this is like a layering as well. I did there's like the solid bloom, and then there's the open. So I did all the solids out of yellow, and I did the open out of several different colors of solid color cardstock. So it's just, they're just kind of layered up for some fun. You could also like pop it up for dimension if you want to do that. I created a project with these as well. A lot of fun, did a lot of color. Next is the gift bag die. I love a die that creates a gift bag. So you're going to die cut 2 of these, glue them together. There's also a handle die. I did some red polka dot pattern paper. Look at how cute that is, and it comes together so easily. It's always nice to have a little gift bag die on hand to throw a gift card in there, some candy, what have you. Great little quick gift. Okay, and then we have the half spring floral mandala die. This is kind of a larger. You can put it on the side of your card. I die cut it here out of some white cardstock. Very intricate, beautiful design. I also want to mention that it coordinates well with the spring floral mandala stencil. I want to show you how these line up perfectly, so you could use them together. I love having all these different coordinating products. It really gives you more mileage. You can get a lot of different looks. You could do embossing paste with that stencil and then lay the die cut over top. or use them both individually. Some other stencil designs that we have in this new Splendor release. First up is the Pony Love, and this is a repeating heart with the repeating horseshoe. This stencil pairs perfectly with the Lucky Horseshoe stamp set. You can use, because you got that large horseshoe, and you can do this horseshoe background, work them together. Great for St. Patrick's Day, or maybe somebody with horses. I don't know. Okay, and then we have the Hippity Hoppity. Hippity Hoppity, Easter's on its way. And this just repeats, Hippity Hoppity, Easter's on its way. This would be fun to do with some tone-on-tone, like white paste on a white card base. Gives you that neutral but textural background. And then lastly, we have the Mosaic Tulips. The back of the packaging shows you that mosaic design. It is a layering stencil set. There's 3 stencils in the package, and I'll show you how they layer up. Now you can use these individually as well. That could give you some fun different looks, but when you layer them, they just fit together like a puzzle piece and create this beautiful mosaic tulip design. I kind of mix and match the layers to kind of give you a better view, but it's really kind of hard to show when you're layering up 3, but you get the idea. It's beautiful. Moving on to some new Kathy Zielske designs. She always brings the fun. We have the Birthday Basics. This is a sentiment stamp set with the birthday theme. There is coordinating dies for the larger sentiments. Let's see what they say. You're a gift. Hope your day is awesome. Make a wish. Birthday wishes. So glad you were born. Happiest of birthdays. Happy birthday. Let's celebrate. Birthday love. Sending. Happy birthday. Oh, happy day. Happy birthday to you. It's your day. Love you. And I really love the mixture of fonts, but they're very refined and clean. Kathy Zielske style. And then we have the Gift Builder die set. And I die cut these. You can do a lot of different, looks. You could do the vertical gift, like the short, long gift, customize the color, use pattern paper, got the bows, all that stuff. Just build a whole background of die cut gifts. And then do your sentiment with the Birthday Basics. We also have a new embossing folder design in the Splendor release. This one is called Neatly Knitted Embossing Folder. I did emboss it in a panel of purple cardstock to show you the incredible neatly knitted texture. I love this, how it looks. You could do a bunch of different colors of cardstock. There's so many fun techniques out there with embossing folders now. There's another embossing folder that was part of the latest card kit. This is called the Dibble Tile embossing folder. So if you got the latest card kit, you'll have this embossing folder. But if you want to just buy it a la carte, you can do that with the Splendor release. And I've embossed this into some green cardstock. Look at that dibble. I just like saying dibble. Dibble, dibble, dibble. Dibble tile pattern. Some new sentiment strips in the Splendor release. These are called the Lucky sentiment strips. You get 4 sheets in a pack. These are the black sentiments on white. You can foil these, by the way. Use the sentiment label dies to cut them out, or just a little trimmer. Always handy to have these on hand. Here's the reverse Lucky. By the way, 4 sheets, they're all identical. All 4 sheets have the identical sentiments on them. Here's the black, the white on black, my personal favorite. Again, foil these up for a fancy schmancy look. And then here's some fun extras. We have 3D foam squares. You get 4 sheets in a pack. There's 38 white foam strips per sheet. Now, if you like to make shaker cards, you got to have some of these 3D foam strips on hand at all times. They make creating shaker cards a pure delight. They're also great to put behind little sentiment strips. I love doing that as well. They're easy to peel, and you get a bunch of them. Always have them on hand. The new Simon Says Stamp 3D foam strips. We also have the Zest Sequin Mix, and this is a bright, cheery yellow pack of sequins. Some are iridescent. 2 different shades of yellow there. It's got 3 different sizes. They're kind of like confetti. Great for shakers, great for embellishing. Nice buttery yellow. Speaking of yellow, we have a new family of yellow inks in the Positively Saturated ink line. We have Butter, and that is, I love that color. Then we have Zest, and then we have Honey. And we also have the reinkers. But I stamped these so you can see the true color. I stamped them one time. I didn't double stamp because I want you to see the saturation. That butter is so creamy. It's got a little cream in it, obviously. And then zest and honey. It's a great trio of a happy yellow color combination. And then, of course, the reinkers. These are handy to have on hand to re-ink your ink pads. Keep them nice and juicy. One for each of the colors. We also have some new Rainbow Splash products in the Splendor release. Now, Rainbow Splash is kind of designed for the new card maker in mind. They're very basic, great to give as gifts to a new card maker, but they're great for any card maker. I mean, here is the Bold Messages 2. So in the first release of Rainbow Splash, we had the Bold Messages 1. This is the sequel, and it's just giving you the all-purpose. You're the best, sending hugs, thinking of you. I love you in a classic font. And then we have the classic uppercase alpha. Again, just basic, great to customize your envelopes, customize your sentiments. You could put a name on something, repeat the name, just create an alphabet background. A lot of fun things you can do. Here we have Birthday Bash. So this is a little mini stamp set with the coordinating stencil set. You could stamp the cake and then use the stencil to blend in your color on the cake, the frosting, the candles. And it's just a great little mini collection to add if you're new to card making, but also if you're old to card making, either one. Here's two little mini stencils, the candy stripes and the rising hearts. Again, these would make great gifts if you know somebody who's just starting out with card making. Slip those in a card. What a fun little gift to give to somebody. A little Rainbow Splash mini stencil. And then we have the Twinkle Stars, and this one would be really fun to use with paste. Even some of that, have you seen that Tim Holtz glow in the dark paste? That would be fun to do with the Twinkle Star. And then this one is called Flip Flop Shapes. It's just your basic shapes. One stencil is the basic shape, and then the other stencil is the half of that shape. So you have the heart, and then this stencil gives you the half of heart. So you could do it with paste, or you could do it with a darker color, give you like a two-tone circle. You've got the two-tone star, and then the halvesy of that egg shape for Easter. So two stencils in the flip-flop shapes Rainbow Splash stencil set. Also included in the new Rainbow Splash is some blender brushes. We got the large ones, and these got that Rainbow Splash logo on the back. They're a white brush with a white handle. It says Rainbow Splash on them. They're very high quality. Listen, I consider myself a blender brush connoisseur, and these ones are fantastic. So you got the small and the large. You can buy them individually. You can buy them as sets of 10, and you've got the Rainbow Splash mug. Oh my goodness, if you're looking for something adorable to hold your blender brushes in, look no further. So you could pop all your brushes in there, and talk about a cheery mug. Forget about it. What a great gift that would be too. If you know somebody just getting into card making, that would blow my mind if someone sent me a mug and a set of blender brushes. I'd love them forever and ever. Or maybe you just want to buy it for yourself. Hey, treat yourself. Okay, there's some new little Dazzling Gem little jars. They've got the Simon Says Stamp paw print logo. Here is the rainbow pack, and it's kind of hard to really showcase these, but I'm going to do my best. I'm pouring them out onto some white cardstock, flipping most of them over. And I want you to see this, the rainbow Dazzling Gems, they're kind of iridescent. Like depending on the angle of the light, they can be pink, yellow, purpley. I don't even know, but they're like magic. They're magic gems. So that's the Rainbow Dazzling Gems. Next up is the Sunbeam Dazzling Gems. I'm just going to pour them each out onto some white cardstock. Here's the Sunbeam. They each come in their own little cute twisty container, and they're a bright, cheery, sparkly yellow Sunbeam gem. Here we have the Lucky Dazzling Gems. And these are a beautiful green, kind of emerald, great for the St. Patrick's Day projects. And then we have the Cool Tones Positively Dazzling Gems. And these are like a multiple of cool tones, the blues, the greens, aquas, kind of purpley pink. Here we have the Clear these would probably be my favorite, the Clear Positively Dazzling Gems. And they're crystal clear when you flip them over. They really catch the eye. You get several. I don't think you're ever going to run out. And it seems like a little tub, but there's a lot in there. Next, we have some new foil transfer cards. These are not foil transfer sheets. They're foil transfer cards. You get 4 in a pack, and this is the Fancy Easter pack. So there's 4 sheets, and there's 2 that say Happy Easter. You can foil these, and then here's some with just some sentiments that you compare with the Happy Easter, fancy sentiment. There is a coordinating die, a coordinating Fancy Easter die that you could cut that out, available at Simon Says Stamp if you want to coordinate that together. Next, we have the Tulip Stem foil transfer cards. Again, 4 sheets in each pack, and they're kind of like the sentiment strips. They're just like black images printed on white cardstock that are foilable, and these are going to coordinate well with the Tulip Stem die, as well as the Tulip Stem coordinating layering stencil set. You could add color to your foiled up tulip. And then we have the Friendship Leafy Cluster foil transfers. So 4 sheets, and this is going to pair perfectly with those existing Friendship Leafy products that are already in the Simon Says Stamp shop. You get 4 sheets in a pack. You can foil them up. Here's the Leafy Cluster stamp set, and then there's a Leafy Cluster coordinating die. There's also the coordinating stencil set. So you could foil up your cluster. You could add the color with the coordinating stencil. Mix and match these products. Gives you more mileage. Doubles the joy, doubles the fun. Also, part of the Splendor release is previously released stamp and die sets. We have the Gina K collaboration. This is the Captured Heart stamp and die set. She designed it for Simon Says Stamp. It was kind of like a freebie with purchase, but now you can buy it in the Splendor release. We also have the Mix and Match Butterfly Stamp Set that was just in the recent Simon Says Stamp card kit. You can buy it along with the coordinating dies. And then lastly, the Slider Camera and Typewriter Stamp Set. There's coordinating dies for the camera and the photo, the typewriter, and the paper. These are all available along with the Splendor release over at Simon Says Stamp. And that is everything from the Splendor release. Before we go, I wanted to share a couple projects that I've created using some of these new products. My first card features the fine floral stem along with the fancy Lucky. I added a few of those clear dazzling gems. And this card uses the simple flowers with one of the CZ birthday basic sentiments. Make sure and check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more information on the new Splendor release. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at SimonsSaysStamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.